Introducing first, he is one half of the Rad Boys. He is banging Jake Wily.
Look at the tights. Look at the intensity. The Rad Boys are definitely in the house. Jake Wily.
And his opponent, he is one half of the Imagine Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. He is the Sideshow Psycho, Malaki Gage.
Always unpredictable, very innovative. This man, like I said, can go to the top in professional wrestling. It's just time. It's just experience. And this is where Malaki Gage gains it right here on Imagine Live from the dojo on a Wednesday. We thank you for tuning in.
There's a lot of bad blood between these two teams, between these two gentlemen here. It'll be interesting to see how this matchup goes here tonight, especially ahead of their tag team title match this weekend.
Another thing that's interesting is that Chia Pet breaking out on referee John Williams' face.
Yeah, I guess it's his winter beard, I get.
Always impeccable and fair officiating here at Imagine Live, but
what are we doing here?
Beard's a little unreasonable.
This is why you're not the senior official, John.
Now we got senior official referee John just checking everybody and
take a minute to check out the tights on Jake Wily there. These Rad Boys, I'm going to call them ranch because they dress.
There's the bell. It's that crazy Jake Wily with the blockbuster gear. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen him get that serious that fast.
This is just a calm before the storm, I got a feeling.
He's not allowed to do that.
I believe whoever wins this matchup here tonight will have, obviously, the upper hand going into this tag team title matchup this coming Saturday between the Rad Boys and the champions to watch.
I think Malaki Gage is a psycho, but I think Jake Wily's crazy like a fox. He's getting into the head of this guy early, and I'm surprised to see that. That's usually the watch in Malaki Gage's game is the head games, the psychological warfare. Jake Wily bringing it a little bit early. Collar and elbow tie up.
He's backing him up into the corner here. See, we get a clean break here. Surprisingly clean break from Jake Wily there. These guys have been, these four gentlemen have been enthralled in a rivalry for the better part of the last 2 years. And, I know they said it on Facebook today. It may be the greatest rivalry in the history of Imagine Wrestling. And, they've been up and down the roads together. I know they've been friends. They've been enemies, with the exception of Braden Elliott and Malaki Gage. Those two just seem to hate each other, period. So
yeah, I think when you think Imagine Wrestling, tag team wrestling, I think it's synonymous with the Watch and the Rad Boys. And the history between Malaki Gage and Braden Elliott has been well documented. Jake Wily, like I said, I always say he's underrated. Braden Elliott, awesome athlete. Jake Wily, just as awesome in his own right. See, right to his feet up there, catches the second-generation superstar in a side headlock.
He's quick, man.
Look at that grip on Jake Wily there. That's a tight grip.
Whoa.
Oh, knocks him on his keister, and Malaki Gage takes exception to it.
See if we can get the upper hand here. What a beautiful drop kick from the drop kick kid.
Beautiful.
Just a 2 count.
Drop down, leapfrog drop kick. Jake Wily putting on a clinic in there. Malaki Gage eats one right on the chin, and again. And again.
See, Joyce Beals, thank you for being in the comments. She says here, I was looking on the phone here, Jimmy, who's crazier between the two of these individuals?
That's tough. It's different kinds of crazy. Like I said, I think Jake Wily knows exactly what he's doing in there. Crazy like a fox. It's calculated insanity.
He's Wily. There's the mushroom stomp.
Puts a foot right on the scalp of Malaki Gage.
Not quite. Not quite.
Jake Wily with the upper hand here. You can see these two men very cautious of each other in the opening goes. Go for that knee drop.
Malaki Gage just at the last second rolled out of the way. Going for that lariat.
This could be a backslide. Both men fighting for position here. Reminds me of Kerry Von Erich, Ric Flair, Texas Stadium, NWHA.
Oh my God!
Backslide, but not like that.
Oh my God! Check on him, ref.
Was devastating. Realigns the spine of Jake Wily. Absolutely brutal stuff.
That's a spine-shattering backbreaker if I've ever seen one.
Malaki Gage.
There we go.
Smells blood in the water here, and he's solidly in control.
John the Roth telling him he's got till 5. You better respect his authority. He will throw this match
There's Alpha
out.
with the choke on the side. The referee needs to pay attention
Man,
there.
not paying attention. And here we got this guy. The referee's got to get control of this matchup here. This is just a taste of what we're going to get. Just a taste of what we're going to get this Saturday.
Just a taste, and Braden Elliott's shown he's not the least bit afraid of the Alpha. Rick Matthews there, giving up at least 75 pounds to the Alpha, but not backing down.
Jake Wily took a hard buckle into the corner there. It gives you whiplash, I imagine, hitting at that kind of speed and that velocity.
You know, Malaki Gage is another one of these guys. I've said about the Rosses before. I've said it about a lot of people. He has all the tools, all the stuff he needs. He's got the goods, as they say, but he chooses the company that he chooses and the methods of travel that he chooses, and it leads him to where it does. And I think it hinders him, not helps him. And he'll have to learn that on his own.
Knocked himself a little loopy with that headbutt.
Braden Elliott offering some instruction and encouragement to his partner there, and it seems like it was the right move to make.
Yeah, he's trying to get him back into this matchup here.
See, that's how you assist a partner at ringside. Moral support, offer some strategy, maybe an insight he doesn't see. Not cheating like we've seen from Rick Matthews here.
Yeah. I just the sudden change in the watch just over the last couple of weeks is just I mean, it's disheartening, man. You know, Can you put him away? Looked like he had the tights there. Not in front of the referee. Referee couldn't see it.
If I was Malaki Gage, I wouldn't get comfortable here. Jake Wily can turn this thing around in a moment's notice. We know that.
Yeah. You can't count him out. I say it every time he's in a ring, man. You cannot count out Jake Wily. You cannot count out banging Jake Wily. That's
Jake
for sure.
Wily, a true student of the game. If there's a window of opportunity, Jake Wily will find it. And we thank you for tuning in. While we're speaking of windows, Renewal by Anderson, y'all. Check them out. Call Jordan Treese at 330-89870 or visit them at their showroom at 487 Invincible Drive, Duncansville. I think that window might have shut for Jake Wily here. Yeah. That is a deep, deep surfboard, Mike.
Yeah, it is. I can see Malaki Gage is getting frustrated, man. It's certainly showing here, but it's potentially working to his advantage. Oh my gosh!
Braden Elliott continues to have words with Alpha out here on the outside.
Man, these guys got to get it together.
You know, I often wonder about that Frankenstein Alpha Rick Matthews. If it's tough to get his head so far up Coleman's butt with those bolts in his neck. Jake Wily fighting up here. Off the ropes, getting some momentum. Slides behind, waist lock. O'Connor roll. Malaki Gage holds on.
There's the Wily. Devastating backbreaker.
Just a textbook backbreaker.
Braden Elliott better be careful, man. He doesn't want to get on the apron there.
Braden Elliott letting his emotions get the better of him there.
Hey, he can't be doing that now. They got a big matchup coming up this weekend. If they have, you never count the Rad Boys out. But, I mean, clearly you're seeing the frustration from both teams here. It just shows you how much they disdain each other and how much they hate each other.
Even if they didn't have a big match together this weekend, this is not the team that Braden Elliott wants to see Jake Wily drop a win to. Hand a loss to the Rad Boys would be a big notch on the Watch's belt tonight.
Yeah. You know, back in August, we had our first ever TLC. And at the end of the matchup, the Watch won the tag team championships, and the Rad Boys were the champions, and they all toasted at the end of the match, and I thought maybe that was just their way of showing mutual respect to each other. And here we are just a few short months later, and we're right back to where we started.
Yeah, it seems like that could have deteriorated a little bit since then, but Rad Boys showing that they're even humble in defeat. Jake Wily might have something going here. This might be that window of opportunity that I spoke of.
Malaki Gage knocked himself a little loopy. Can Jake get back into this?
Jake Wily's got all the momentum in the world.
Oh, here we go. So those dreaded Tennessee punches. And another one.
Shades of Jeff Jarrett there with the uppercut.
And a flip-flop and fly. It is, baby.
That was bionic.
that low?
That was questionable.
Okay. All right. Referee John, let us know it wasn't. Oh, here we go.
Sunset flip, beautifully done.
Oh, what a stop!
There's the stomp.
What a stop from Jake Wily!
Is that a single dare?
Oh, he kicked out. How did he kick out of that, Jimmy?
I have no idea. The single dare stomp from Jake Wily right in the sternum of Malaki Gage, and he's in there gasping.
This is just a taste, man. If you guys haven't gotten your tickets yet, get your tickets now. This is just a small glimpse of what we have in store coming up this Saturday between these four individuals, these two teams, for the most prestigious prize in Imagine Wrestling, the Tag Team Championships.
That backslide driver earlier on Jake Wily still showing its effects. He's slow to climb here. Malaki Gage still trying to catch his wind. That would have been it if he'd have connected. Oh, half Nelson.
Oh, my goodness! I don't think I've ever seen him do that.
I might need a replay to even call it.
Yeah.
He was at a body scissors into a half Nelson backbreaker out of midair.
I've never seen Malaki Gage do that.
Insane innovation, insane
Alpha is
core
losing
strength.
his mind on the outside. He wanted it to be a 3 count, and I thought it was, man. That was ridiculous.
Alpha absolutely livid on the floor. Malaki Gage delivering a move that could be a match ender anywhere on the planet. Absolutely brutal offense. This is crazy here on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, man. This is for the go home show. This is pretty crazy. Both of them just clearly want to get the upper hand leading into the matchup this Saturday.
It shows that while they did have a toast together, it wasn't all left in the ring that day. There's still some feelings here.
No, there's always personal there's always personal animosity, and they finally just decided to show their true colors, and I think they showed that last week as well, including Chris Coleman. Oh!
Very innovative from Jake Wily. Are you kidding me?
Oh my goodness!
Sister Abigail off the ropes. Jake Wily pulling out all the stops. Offense out of both men. We have not seen.
A little slow getting there, though. Can he put him away? No. Just a 2 count. Man, we're not going to have anything left for Saturday.
Very, very deep into the arsenal. Jake Wily racking his brain. What's it going to take to put this man away?
Malaki Gage trying to use the referee to get back up.
Braden Elliott over there talking strategy with his man. We're at a 6 count, and Jake Wily's on his feet. And he is tuning up the band. The educated feet of Jake Wily have been the deciding factor for him multiple moments in this match. Here we go.
Oh, what a forearm. Oh, there's the lariat. That's it. That's it. That's it.
The hallmark of Imagine Dojo might be the end. 2 count only. Malaki Gage delivers that lariat as good as anybody. Just cuts his man in half.
Alpha is losing it on the outside here. Wow. I'm not going to lie, man. I thought that was it. I never count Jake Wily out, but that was to see the way his head just snapped back and hit the mat. Wow.
Both men here very, very deep into this match. Both men taking a lot of punishment. How much is left in each man's tank? How much does it take to pull out a maneuver like Malaki Gage or Jake Wily just did?
Taunting. Did you hear what he just said? He's calling for the crunch. The kryptonite crunch made famous by Kato.
I guess you go with what works, the proven formula here.
Yeah.
If he hits this could spell nightmare for Jake Wily.
Oh, slips out behind him. Here we go. 1,
outside
2,
cradle.
3. That's it.
And he got
it. Oh, Alpha's in. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Already.
man.
I told you, man. I told you it was going to happen. Oh, good Lord. Already.
And that's only going to take away from
Come on, John.
Oh, here comes Chris Coleman. A beautiful counter. Clean wrestling from Jake Wily. Doesn't warrant this.
He did the same thing to Gorgeous Gregory last week. Speaking of Gorgeous Gregory, there he is.
There he is.
Get in there, Greg. He's the heavyweight champion. Let's go.
This is crazy.
What is going on in here, man? This is crazy.
This is insane. You gotta be there Saturday.
Don't miss Saturday. Get your tickets now.
We thank you for tuning in.